A home is probably the biggest purchase you'll make in your life. Pretty scary and pretty complicated, but we're here to break it down. Here are the 9 steps of buying a house. Step 1. Look at your finances. You gotta know what's in the bank before you set your sights on a dream home. Think about your down payment, or how much money you'll pay up front. Most homeowners put down at least 20%. That means if the house you want costs $300,000, the down payment is $60,000. You can pay less than 20%, but then you'll also have to pay for private mortgage insurance, or PMI. And some lenders and government-backed loans let you buy a house with as little as 3% down, or $9,000 on a $300,000 home. Buying a home also means paying closing costs, which covers things like lender fees and the home appraisal. On average, closing costs are 2 to 5% of your loan amount. So if you're taking out a mortgage of $300,000, that means an extra $6,000 to $15,000 in fees. After you've crunched all those numbers, it's time to check your credit score. Usually, the better your credit, the lower interest rate you'll pay. If your credit score isn't looking so hot, work on paying down your debt and avoid opening new lines of credit. Most importantly, pay your bills on time. Lenders want to be sure you're good for the money, so another key is to have a low debt-to-income ratio, or DTI. Calculate your DTI by adding up all the money you owe each month on things like credit card payments and rent, and divide it by your gross monthly income. So if you make $6,000 a month and spend $3,000 on debt payments, your DTI is 50%, the maximum ratio for conventional loans. Usually, the lower you can get your DTI, the better your mortgage application looks. Okay, hope that didn't scare you off. No more math from here on out, I promise. Step 2. Get a pre-approval letter. A pre-approval letter from a mortgage lender shows the seller that you're good financially and that you seriously want this house. But be aware that a pre-approval letter isn't a guarantee you'll get the loan, and it doesn't mean you've committed to buy the house. Pre-approval letters also usually expire after 1 to 2 months, so don't get one until you start house hunting. Step 3. Find your new best friend, your real estate agent. A good agent or realtor can help work to get you what you want, while also sharing their expertise. You can ask friends or family if they know any real estate agents, or check the National Association of Realtors online directory. Step 4 is where the fun begins. Open houses. Where do you want to live? What type of house? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? The more properties you see, the more you'll learn what you do and don't like. Step 5. You've done it. You've found the one. It's time to make an offer. Your real estate agent will help you put together an offer and help you negotiate on things like price, or if the seller will pay for repairs or your closing costs. If the offer goes through, you now have a binding legal contract known as a purchase agreement. But if something big comes up, like an inspection shows the home has serious problems, or if your financing falls through, those are contingencies that can let you out of the deal with no penalty. Step 6 is choosing your mortgage. Do you want a fixed rate or an adjustable rate mortgage? Do you qualify for a loan from the VA, FHA, or USDA? Make sure to shop around and get loan estimates from different lenders so you know you're getting a deal and keeping costs as low as possible. Step 7. Get the home appraised and inspected. A home appraisal checks that what you're paying for the home matches what it's worth and that you can afford it. You should also get the home inspection to make sure there aren't huge issues with the property that you may end up responsible for, like water damage or termites. Step 8 is to do a final walkthrough of the home. You and your real estate agent can make sure everything looks good and all repairs have been made. Try to schedule your walkthrough to be only a couple days before the closing date, so there's a lower chance for new problems to pop up. Finally, step 9. Close. You are officially a homeowner. Your agent will have you sign some papers, make the down payment, pay the closing costs, and finally get those keys. It sounds like a lot, because it is. But itsHome is here to help wherever you are in your journey. Check out itsHome.com to learn everything you could want to know about home buying.